I got an Uber ride, and the driver started chatting with me, asking me all kinds of questions. Hey, are you from Atlanta? What are you doing here? And I told him I actually live in Charleston, South Carolina, and I came here to do a class. I do seminars. And he goes, what kind of seminars? And I told him, well, I'll be doing a 3-day public speaking, storytelling, and presentation skills training. And he goes, oh, I absolutely hate public speaking. As a matter of fact, during high school and college, I had these projects. I gotta do a little presentation, and I used to have this crazy fear, crazy anxiety, and I used to procrastinate. I couldn't sleep weeks before my presentation. I absolutely hate it. So we start chatting, and he said, do you believe that people can overcome that? And I told him 1,000% certainty I'll give you right now that anybody can overcome. I call funda, fear, uncertainty, nervousness, down, anxiety. And then we start chatting. And then he said, well, do you feel like people can become great communicators? Everybody has the power. And I also told him with 1,000% certainty that anybody with the proper training can become a great communicator. Now, obviously, people will have different styles, but everybody can learn. Public speaking, presentation skills, communication is something that you learn. And then I told him an example of one of my first clients ever, many years ago. One of my friends introduced me to this gentleman. I was living in San Diego, so he called me from Florida. Never met this person before. And he said, listen, my daughter wants to be a nurse. She just started going to college, and she's about to quit college. And I asked him why. And he said, well, because now she has to do these presentations. And literally, the last time the professor called her, she actually run away. She's like, got her books and step out of the class. That's how strong her phobia of speaking. Can you help? And I told the dad, of course. So the dad and the daughter flew from Florida to San Diego, spent that day with me. And I did all my magic, all my tricks, all my strategies. And then she went back to Florida. And then a couple of weeks later, she went to her class, gave a talk, and she wrote, Roberto, I got an A, thank you. And now she's a nurse, a very successful nurse. So I told him that story. And she was kind of like, wow, I couldn't believe that. But when we arrived in a hotel, I got my stuff, and then the Uber driver drove away. And I was thinking, imagine if the lady in Florida, she quit nursing because of public speaking. Imagine that. And that led me to think about the Uber driver. I never asked him, but I regret, but I wish I had asked him, hey, if you were to love public speaking, would you be doing this or be doing something else? Because so many people, they don't maximize the potential of their careers because they experience this fear, this uncertainty, this nervousness, this doubt, this anxiety, because they feel like they cannot communicate their messages, they don't have a message, and all these ideas, quote unquote, they're lies. Now, I know that people experience them, is real for them, but I also know the truth. And the truth is that anybody with a proper trainer and the proper training can overcome these challenges and become authentic, powerful, and persuasive presenter.